From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, the finale of this four-game set between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Rose. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series. Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, D-Rose, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. He's set. Here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. Gordon stands at second with no outs.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Forkball. That's in the dirt for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Rose? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
He'll try again. 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Has 2 hits and 11 trips for the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High chopper to third. Urshela charging in on it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Daniel VOGELBACH.
Dan Vogelbach is next. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Tanaka pauses. Here's the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Vogelbach is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Ready with the 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Mariners leave 1, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Justus Sheffield is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
So striding forward now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
LeMahieu.
Driven nicely into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Stepping up now, Luke Voigt. And we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. First pitch on its way. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Sixth home run on the season for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Batting fourth, the left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He'll get it into second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The 1-0 home is a slider that misses below the zone.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitting over .350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Striding in, Brett Gardner. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. He's ready. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Bruce has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 New York. Ready now, Domingo Santana. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Stepping up now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Bases are empty, one man out. Just hung in there on that one. High in the air out towards shallow right. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone 2 for 8. First offering on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Healy is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
3-1 to him now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The 3-2 pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now at the plate, Tim Beckham is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Healy leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runners back. Cue shot here out towards short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They're down 2-0. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes five. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Digging in, Clint Frazier. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. To Gordon for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. From the stretch. This is line to left. This is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Crawford.
Here's the first pitch to him. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Crawford is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today.
Yeah, always one of my favorite things to do. You watch this guy today playing shortstop. You have time. There's rhythm. There's a timing to that position. Third base, man, step in and dive, reactionary position. You have to come get it, go back on it. A lot of different things. This is a fun player to watch today.
Hit in the air down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Line to the right side. Frazier is there to put it away for out number 1. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Gordon.
One gone now in the Mariners' third inning. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
One out, nobody on. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. Two gone now here in the third.
The batter, the left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Tanaka sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that keeps the inning alive for Jay Bruce.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Into the box, Jay Bruce, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Smoke toward third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel VOGELBACH.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Daniel VOGELBACH. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Haniger on second. Bruce on at first with 2 down. Swung on and missed. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. The 1-2. Fouled away. Two down, runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Torres, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Gleyber Torres.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit at third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now back.
And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. One out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder,
So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capped.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 13 for him on the year, as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
In now, Gio Urshela. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
The center fielder, number 11.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch on its way. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Comes set and the 0-1. There's strike two as the hanging slider was let go.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Popped up. VOGELBACH is there. And the inning is over. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx. It's now 3-0 New York. Into the box, Domingo Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Domingo Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And a good throw gets him one gone. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. In now the Mariners DH, Ryan Healy. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner towards second. And there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. One and one.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
The 1-1. This is hit on the ground but foul. Santana at third with 2 away. Strike 3 called and the inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar, a base hit in his first trip.
The designated hitter, Miguel.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Now here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Clint Frazier.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Clint Frazier, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
There goes the runner. Don't want to forget about it. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Yanks held in check. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Oh, 0-2, the count to Crawford.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Into the box now, D. Gordon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Crawford leads off second with nobody out. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Hard ground ball to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in standing. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. A bare hand for 1 to Voit in time for the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Stepping in now, Jay Bruce. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is foul for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Tanaka's ready. 0-2 on its way. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 3-1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Santana will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Torres. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Luke Voit. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as the lead remains 3-1. Now to the plate, Daniel Vogelbach. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First offering on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch on its way. Ball one. We're in the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Hit hard to short. Torres scoops it up. And very quickly they're two gone to start the inning. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Ready for another shot now. Omar Narvaez. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
1-1 the count. Tanaka into his motion, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. The 1-0. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Stanton on his way up to second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Their one pitcher is absolutely reeling right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Jason Bradford takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 60, Jason Bradford.
In now, Urshela, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. 0-1 pitch on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Santana is there. One down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The center fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Bradford, a 6'1" right-hander. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Here's the 1-1 to short, and this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
The batter, the right fielder, Clint.
Now batting, Clint Frazier. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw to second in time. What a play as the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Mariners 1. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ryan Healy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Healy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Struck him out.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this
Now
one.
batting.
Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Stays alive, still 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Voit has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And there's ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back in standing. Tanaka pauses. First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Mariners leave one. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Sam Tuivalala gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 26, Sam Tuivalala.
Settling in now, DJ LeMahieu hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
High and deep to right center. Santana is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
One gone here in the Yankee seventh, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First offering on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
Luke Voit will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Ready for another chance? Mitch Haniger. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Chad Green.
He's set and the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Again, a 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Stepping in, Jay Bruce. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
A ball and a strike now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And this is taken for a ball, high and tight. 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. 3-2 pitch. And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Daniel Vogelbach, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Bruce, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Popped him up. LeMahieu moving to his left. 2 gone. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. From the belt, the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. One left for Seattle. They trail it 4-1. Now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3. Gio Urshela waits on deck. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Next for New York, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here it comes. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Your attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Digging in now for the Mariners, Omar Narvaez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Lifted down the line in left, and no one will track it down. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Chapman has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 down.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter, RYON.
Standing in, Ryan Healy. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the pitch.
Nope.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Inside, ball 3.
And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. Tim Beckham waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Into the box, Tim Beckham, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1, and that misses. 1-1. Healy leads off first with 1 away. 1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, J.P. Crawford. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll get in there safely.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch on its way. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Masahiro Tanaka with his 4th win this season. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.